Welcome back. I'm Lynn from Enlightened Bodywork, and this is Let's Up Our Game. Today, my special guest is Satan. Welcome, Satan. Thank you for having me. So, why did you decide to join us on Let's Up Our Game? Well, actually, I'm here because I'm bored. I'm just bored. So, here on Let's Up Our Game, we talk about ways to, live your best life, find your greatest joy, fulfill your life's purpose, become our most authentic selves, and to basically live our lives in such a way as at the end of it we can say, yeah, I did that. So, why are you here? So I'm just looking for a challenge. I mean, So before we go any further, I just want to make sure I understand the game. So it's our job to live our best life, discover and achieve our life's purpose, and it's your job to keep us from doing that. It's true. My job is to keep you from doing your job. Your job is to keep me from doing my job. Well, then please enlighten us. How is it that you do your job? And I'm telling you this so that, maybe somebody will give me a challenge. It's worth a shot. So, here's how I do my job. I move in to the unused portion of your mind and do your thinking for you. And how do you do that? You just move in? Do you have help? I have many helpers. And, my minions don't have evil, mean sounding names. My minions have cute little names like Twinkie and Ding Dong and Takis and Cheetos and Coca-Cola is my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. And what these things do is they put plaque on your brain, and that's where I hang out, in your plaque-filled brain. So you're telling us your secret right now. Aren't you worried that people are going to just know what you're up to and just say, no, get out of here, Satan, I'm not going to do that. I hate you. Get away from me. People love me. People run to me for comfort when their lives are stressful. Of course, I set up the obstacles, and then they run to me for their comfort food till they feel better because, life is hard. I'm very good at my job. So, you heard about these drug companies that they get you addicted to certain things, and then they sell you the cure for the addiction. It's like that. I'm like, they work for me. But not only the drug companies work for me, the soda companies work for me, the candy companies work for me, Hostess works for me, Doritos works for me. All of these things that you call your fatal five, all of those work for me. These are my minions. I fill up your grocery cart with this. Every one of these things was designed to get you addicted, make you stop thinking, and then when life gets stressful, come running to me to feel better. But actually, what you're doing is making yourself sicker and sicker, and you keep just giving your mind away to me. All of these things on this list lead to chronic illness and premature death. Oh yes, and my favorite, dementia. That's diabolical. Thank you. You did a show called Pancakes Are Jerks. Yeah, they are. They work for me. and they serve them at church. They say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, but so many people waste it and give it to me. So, like I said, I'm a little bored because I'm very good at my job and there's very little challenge left for me. So, give me a challenge. I dare you. Try to detox yourself from these things. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to try. And you're going to get a little bit uncomfortable because, you know, you have to detox your brain. And you might get a headache. Or you might feel a little uncomfortable because the chemicals that I've put in your brain, sometimes it's a little uncomfortable when they start to leave. It's called detox. Lucky for me, most people are, you know, have an aversion to being mildly uncomfortable. And they come running back. They're running back to me for comfort. Yes, it is diabolical. I thought of it myself. If you don't want me to do your thinking for you, then I have a few things that you need to embrace. First of all, freedom takes courage. If you want me off of your back, if you want to outwit me, you have to think with your own mind, not with the group mind. Freedom takes courage. So, if you have courage to fight against me, game on. The way to thwart me is to have definiteness of purpose. That means decide what you want and don't veer from that. If you want good health and a long life, you have to be health conscious and life conscious. You have to do that yourself. No one's going to do that for you. And I'm going to try to keep you from it. You get me? It's my job. It's what I do. You must embrace self-mastery, which means develop healthy habits, good habits that move you toward your goal. If you don't, I take over and off the cliff you go with your little friends, the lemmings. If you want to thwart the devil, you need to learn from adversity. You need to learn from failure. Failing is how you learn. It's set up so that it's hard. It's set up that you can overcome the obstacles that I put in your way. It's set up. You have the ability to do it, but if you quit the first time you fail, I win. If you quit the second time you fail, I win. You learn from your mistakes until you've perfected what it is you want. You are the only person who can do that. If you don't live your life your way, then you will unconsciously live your life my way. Now, when you set your goals, and you don't want it to be easy for me to come in and use my influence to thwart your goals, You need to start to set up control of your environment. Set yourself up for success instead of being lazy and setting yourself up for failure. This is why they say things like, don't go shopping when you're hungry, because those Triscuits and Cheese Whiz are gonna look really, really good. Not to mention the ice cream and the chocolate sauce and all the other things that, you know. that I invented to throw you off track. Another thing you need to understand if you want to thwart the devil is that time is limited. I have all the time in the world. I have more than all the time in the world. You only have this itty bitty little teeny weeny tiny little life that's tick, 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 ticking away. And how do you spend it? Oh, you know, in front of the TV or on your phone, or, you know. I invented these too. You want to get me out of your life? Develop harmonious relationships. Develop harmonious relationships. Hang with people who will lift you up, not bring you down. The people who want to bring you down work for me. And last but not least, and actually it's the most important thing, if you want to thwart me, should I even tell you this? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna get closer though, because it's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Here it is. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Think about whether or not what you're going to do is going to help you achieve your goal. If you don't think for yourself, I'm going to do it for you. Okay, so now you know what the game is. That's all I have to say about that. Except this. One more thing. Good luck. Well, thank you, Satan, for enlightening us on what we're up against. I'm Lynn from Enlightened Bodywork. Have a wonderful day.